This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 35, How I Save Money by Babauta of Zen Habits.net.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Finance Daily, the podcast that brings you the best content in personal finance 5 days a week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Dan Warren.
Hey everybody, and happy Friday. Welcome to Optimal Finance Daily, where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And today I have a post from someone we've heard from before here on the podcast, one of our resident experts, if you will, Babauta of Zen Habits.net. Today's post is titled, How I Save Money. And if you didn't know, this podcast is actually a spin-off of Optimal Living Daily, which covers a little bit of finance, but also other subjects like personal development and minimalism from authors like Derek Silvers, nerdfitness.com, markandangel.com, and all the ones you hear on this show as well. So after you finish up today's episode of Optimal Finance Daily, make sure you do a search in the podcast application of your choice for Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one as well. But for now, let's talk finance and start optimizing your life. How I Save Money by Babauta of Zen Habits.net. I think I'm a fairly frugal person. I haven't always been this way, and it's taken years of simplifying and cutting back on little things one at a time. And while there are definitely many more things I can scrimp and save on, I'm proud of how far I've come already. Here's how I save money. Number 1, I cut my own hair. I bought a $20 buzzer and it lasts about a year. I used to get a haircut every month at a cost of $20, including tip, not including gas money to get there and valuable time spent there. So I save the cost of about 11 haircuts a year. I do the same for my 3 sons, saving another 36 haircuts at $10 each. Annual savings, $580. Number 2, no cable TV. We watch DVDs or read. I don't spend much on DVDs either, probably less than most people per month. Cable costs about $65 a month. Annual savings, $780. Number 3, became vegan. I eat a lot of fresh fruits and veggies, which are expensive, sure, but you are supposed to eat those whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or a carnivore, so I don't count those as extra expenses. The real comparison is between meat and the protein substitutes I use. Most of my protein comes from tofu, although I do eat beans and soy protein such as fake ground beef or soy burgers. Overall, I believe I save about $2 to $3 per day not eating meat. Annual savings, $900. Number 4, don't use the gym. I used to be a member of a gym, didn't use it much, and still got charged for a full year. Now, I get a lot of exercise, but I do it at home and on the road. I do strength exercises in my living room and jog, and will soon start cycling and swimming. Annual savings, $420. Number 5, rarely go to the movies. I used to go out to the movies at least once a week and sometimes more. I slowly made it every other week, and now I don't even go once a month. Now we take the kids to the park or out to do something more fun and creative. I figure this saves me at least $15 per week, although it's probably more when you factor in the cost of my kids' tickets and concessions. Annual savings, $780. Number 6, quit smoking. I quit over a year ago. I smoked a pack a day plus a soda or tea or coffee to go with the cigarettes at a cost of about $5 per day. Annual savings, $1,825. Number 7, don't drink much. I never did really, except maybe in college, but for some people, drinking is a major expense. A beer or two a day can add up, and for the sake of these calculations, I'll count it. Annual savings, $800. Number 8, never go out. I don't go to clubs or the theater or ballet or opera. I guess I'm just not that type of person. Annual savings, maybe $500. Number 9, stay healthy. As mentioned above, I'm a vegan, a runner, and I don't drink or smoke anymore. I never go to the doctor, and if I keep up this lifestyle, my likelihood of getting the most common diseases are greatly lowered. Annual savings, probably $1,200. Number 10, don't go shopping. We used to hang out at the mall a lot. It was convenient and had a lot of great stuff to look at and a food court. The food court alone costs $30 for us, and if we bought stuff, that would be another $25 to $75. Cha-ching! Now, I rarely ever go to the mall. I hate it anyway. I only go to the mall or Kmart if I need something, and even then I try my best to avoid it. Annual savings, probably $2,600. Number 11, have only one car. We are a married couple with 6 kids, soccer practice, choir, school functions, many family gatherings, running events, martial arts, and much more, but we get by on one car. We are looking to get a used van with better fuel economy, and I'm going to start commuting at least a few times a week by bike. Annual savings, unknown, but perhaps $5,000. Number 12, bring my own lunch. My coworkers eat out every day at a cost of $8 to $20 per lunch. I bring leftovers or a sandwich and fruits and pretzels and stuff at a cost of probably less than $5. Annual savings, $1,800. Number 13, no magazine or newspaper subscriptions. I used to have the paper delivered, now I read it online or at work. I used to subscribe to 1 to 2 magazines, now I read the internet. Annual savings, $360. Number 14, rarely buy new clothes. I use my clothes and shoes until they are threadbare. Really. Ask my wife and kids. Annual savings, maybe $400. Number 15, never travel. I would like to travel. When I am out of debt and my savings accounts are nice and healthy, I will travel. But for now, I skip it. Others I know take at least a trip per year. Annual savings, $1,500. Number 16, no more lattes. I used to get a latte every day at a cost of about $4 per latte. Sometimes I get 2. Now I make my own coffee. Annual savings, about $1,000. There are more little ways that I've learned to save, like getting my books at a used bookstore, cooking most of my meals, aside from the above-mentioned lunches, power-saving measures, no long-distance calls. There are also ways I can still save, including eating out less. We eat out 1 to 3 times per week, mostly fast food like pizza or Taco Bell or Wendy's, all of which I can do without. Estimated total savings, $20,445. Now, I'm not sure if most people spend the full amounts listed above or if I ever did, but at some point I did come close, and I think many people do as well. But however you look at it, I'm proud of how far I've come. Does this all go into savings? Of course not. Other expenses have gone up because I now have 6 kids, and our income has temporarily gone down. Also, we're now putting money into debt, and once that is freed up, more will go into savings. You just listened to the post titled How I Save Money by Leo Babauta of Zen Habits.net. And if you have any comments about the post or the author that you'd like to share with us, stop on by oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com and share those thoughts with us. And how would you like to support this show for free? You can do that and bring a smile to my face by simply joining our weekly newsletter. Plus, you'll get a bunch of free stuff simply for signing up. So to join, you can text the word financial to 44222. That's text the word financial to 44222, or visit us online at oldpodcast.com. And another week is in the books here at Optimal Finance Daily. Thank you all so much for listening, especially those of you who are subscribers and listening every single day. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I will see you next time, most likely for a Minimalist Monday episode, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from amazing bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.